I love subscribers, and when you do subscribe, make sure to put a check mark next to always. Otherwise, you will never see my videos. Thanks.
All right, come to the stage next. We got Eric Oneacre. Do y'all remember the MTV show Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
3 people? This is going to go well. Sweet. We'll just imagine everyone knows what culture is and we'll move forward. Well, Pimp My Ride was a very weird show, mainly because the host Exhibit was batshit crazy. Because at the end of each episode, he would explain to the contestants what they did to their car that the contestants can clearly see with their own eyes. He'd be like, yo, dog, we understand you're in a band, so we turned your car into a recording studio. And they're like, oh, shit, Exhibit, I got it. And he's like, you've been pimped, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's another example. It's like, yo, dog, we understand you like candy, so we turned your trunk into a cotton candy machine. You've been pimped. It's like, oh, shit. But what I wanted to see that we never got to see was the Batman episode. Just because I wanted to hear Exhibit be like, yo, dog, we understand you like Batman, so we killed your parents. You've been orphaned. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be here till Saturday. Thank you. Yep. Like, my life is dumb, in case you couldn't tell from this privileged face, according to my students. Right? Like, I accidentally got the words vicariously and bi-curiously confused. Yeah, this bit is called How I Ruined My Best Friend's Wedding. Yeah, I was giving my best man speech and I was like, Vince, I love you, buddy. You're like a brother to me. Little known fact, for the past few years, I've been living bi-curiously through you. Yep, and that's when 200 people just went, what? Yeah, have you ever been called gay in a church by the priest? No, just me? Cool, okay. It's all good. I was too old for him anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, what the fuck, you dude? I'm 35, I'm adorable. Anyways, we're not talking about Catholic shit right now. You know, I was married to one for 4.5 years. Keyword was. Anyways, thanks for bringing up my trauma, dude. Yep. But yeah, my life is a roller coaster of dumb shit that's happened to me. Like I went to New York City a few years ago. Anyone been there?
New York City.
What? Man, this fucking guy. Yep. But I went there and I ate lunch in Chinatown once. That was a mistake. Right? I'm leaving Chinatown, my stomach's just like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. It wasn't. Right? So I went to a subway train station bathroom, and everything y'all have heard about public New York bathrooms is true. Every bodily fluid, I'm like, okay. So I hover like a gentleman, right? And that's when I hear the stall door open up next to me, and I see the feet shuffle in, and then this is what I hear. Yeah, have you ever heard anyone get syphilis before? Yeah, it was rough. And before I could like process what really happened, my sound gag reflex kicked in, and I threw up on my dick. Has that happened to anyone out there? No, just me again.
Yeah,
cool,
okay.
okay. And then the guy who just snorted cocaine off of the seat of a New York City bathroom had the audacity to go, dude, did you just throw up? That's fucking gross. Enjoy your Cabot disease, hippie. Awesome. Yeah. In Texas, where I'm from, there's a water park called Schlitterbahn. Any of y'all travel?
Yep.
This guy, yeah, cool. Apparently there's 3 water parks here, so good for you for knowing what water is. Arizona, very nice. Yeah, but yeah, at Schlitterbahn there's like a lazy river / wave pool. And y'all, I am waiting for the perfect wave. And it happened. So I rode that wave like a majestic beluga. However, on the downside of that wave was a very large gentleman, belly down in his inner tube. And that's when my face and his ass meet.
Oh.
Yeah, did y'all know you can drown and get pink eye at the same time?
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it is a horrifying situation. I don't wish it upon any of y'all, and I'm trying to get out of this predicament, and the second wave pushes me even closer. Now we're having a staring contest, brown eye versus pink eye, and I'm losing! Right, I was like the B position of the human centipede in this situation. And there's a few of y'all who've seen that fucked up movie. Perfect. Right? And then finally, by the grace of God, I emerged. I'm like, ugh. And the guy looked at me, and he wasn't like, hey man, are you cool? Or hey man, was your face just in my ass? He literally looked at me and just went, ha! Thanks. What? Yeah, Slytherin's a weird place to go by yourself for your 29th birthday. Anyways, I'm not trying to win AGT with a sob story. Let's move forward with my fucked up life, shall we? I tried sunbathing twice in my life, and I don't know if you can tell by this pale Scottish complexion, it did not go well. The first time I tried sunbathing was on top of my parents' 2-story house, and I only brought a beach towel and a bathing suit. In Texas, in July, it didn't go well, right? And I'm up there for about 5 minutes, about 107 degrees, and I'm like, whew, it is hot, right? And when I try and climb down the ladder, my ass knocked it over, and guess who got stranded on the roof for 3.5 hours? This guy, right? And then my parents finally come home from church, and I'm just like, Mom. My parents walk over, they look up, and they see their dumbass son, who is this bright red. And my mom looked at my dad and said, honey, get your son down. My dad said, why? He won't learn anything. And my mother agreed, and they went inside and laughed at me for 45 more minutes. Yeah, well, don't y'all worry. Karma's a bitch, because my father now has skin cancer. Woohoo! All right. How dare you laugh at my father? What is wrong with him? And he's alive. It's fine. Oh, fuck. I have a son.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, anyways. So, my 3-year-old son is an asshole. That's all y'all need to know, but I'll tell y'all why. He's been waking me up in really unusual ways. Does anyone else have a 3-year-old son who's a piece of shit?
Not
Just
anymore.
Me? Wow, all right, this is exciting. But yeah, like my son will wake me up. Like it started off sweet and innocent with like the shoulder tap, like, Daddy, I'm thirsty. I'm like, all right, buddy, let's go eat some apple juice. That lasted a week. And then I woke up with him pulling on my eyelids, just going, Daddy! I'm like, oh my God, he's like, apple juice. That hurt. But my favorite one was literally this morning before I flew out to perform for you fine people. He literally 3 Stooges me to wake me up. Yeah, he's an asshole. He literally just went, Daddy, to wake me up like a prick, and my eyes opened. He just went, boom! And I just went, ow! God, he goes, apple juice! You know, like aggressive people. I don't know if y'all ever been stabbed in the eyeballs by a 3-year-old fingernail. It's a miracle I'm not blind, y'all, because that shit sucks. Yeah, I hate him. Yeah. But yeah, I guess I should tell y'all that I do get to celebrate Father's Day because I didn't pull out one time in Corpus Christi, Texas. Got her! All right. Yeah, people think I'm gay. Moving on. Wow, what? Is he? I don't know. You find out. Whoever said that. But yeah, my son, he enjoys bubble baths, right? And I'm not going to talk about what I already talked about because I want to have fun with y'all. But my son is so used to handing me his bath toys at the end of each bath, right? It just becomes robotic. I'm like, yep, good job, buddy. Hokey pokey. Do the propeller. All right, cool. That's the Wiggles. In case y'all were curious, but none of y'all have kids based on that previous question. And all of a sudden, my son handed me one more thing. And I'm like, why is this toy squishy? Yep. And that's when I look over and I realize my sociopath son handed me a piece of his shit. Right? And I look over to a 3-year-old for sympathy, which is a bad idea because he just went, yeah, my son is a psychopath, and I am so proud of him. He's going to have a great life sentence one day, y'all. It's going to be magical. Yeah, I want to end y'all with this. Y'all been magical. Thank y'all so much for coming out. I was in Sarasota, Florida recently, and it turns out the best part about Sarasota, Florida is the flight home.
Yep.
Yeah, but I did witness something really cool with my 6-hour delay at the airport. There was this little girl, probably about 6 years old, and she goes, "Mommy, can I go to the bathroom?" And all of a sudden her little brother just went, "No!" And just went, boom! Yeah, and punched her square in the stomach. I'm like, holy shit! And then some dude came over and picked him up and apologized and walked away. And that's when I realized they weren't siblings. It was just some pissed off 5-year-old with like Will Smith tendencies. Cool. 3 people understand 2-year-old references. Got him! All right, anyways, my name's Eric Oneacre. Thank y'all so much.